Hi, my name is Becky. I'm going to show you how to print staff ID cards in Wekware. We start off in this staff list. Like all screens in Wekware, it is what we call a Wekware live document. First, let's make full use of our available screen real estate by zooming this page to fill the screen with. Next, you can see the staff list is incomplete. There are no names in the lower half. In the upper half, you can see some instructions in red. These are filters that have to be filled in before the names appear. Let us do so. The names have appeared. To view one of these cards, let's select the staff member, then press View ID card. The ID card opens. Let us make full use of the available screen real estate, but this time we'll zoom to page rather than to width because we want to see the entire card. This is a single-sided card design with the barcode which encodes the staff member's national ID shown in front here. To print, we simply hold down Control and select any other additional members whose cards we want to print, then say Print Selected, or alternatively, click on one member, right-click, choose Select All, then Print Selected to print all of them. Let's take a look at a different design of ID cards. This one will be back-to-back using 2 pages. As usual, we're starting with the staff list. We'll make full use of the screen, then we'll pick our filters. Then the names come up. We'll pick one and we'll preview. Right, you can see this is 2 pages. Let us zoom to fill the page again so you can see one page entirely. You can see that now the barcode is on the back. The design has changed slightly. You can see there's a barcode on the back with the national ID shown that's being encoded in the barcode. So if you prefer this design, you can choose this option. To print it, let's return to the staff list. Now here, you can first select all the staff members you want to print. You can hold down Control, click on any additional names, or click on one, right click and choose Select All. Then now for printing, depending on the capabilities of your printer, you can do it in one of 2 ways. If your printer can print back to back, if you can duplex, you press Print Back to Back. That's it, it'll be done. If your printer can't print back to back, what you need to do now is you first say print front face. It will print on the front face. You take out the cards that come out and stack them upside down back in the on the inlet tray. Then make sure that they will be loaded in the same order. So the first one is printed again first. Then now you say print back face. Then it will print on the back face. When printing staff ID cards, we often want to keep track of which staff members' cards have been printed and which have not. Wekware allows you to do that through tagging. Tagging is the process where it records the details of a staff member whose card has been printed. This is done automatically in the screen. This is the same as the screen we used for the single-sided ID card design, except that there's an additional filter for tag name. So again, we'll pick all the filters. And for the tag, we'll print staff ID card printed. Let's zoom to width to make full use of the screen. Then now for viewing, it's the same as previously, but for printing now, if you pick, say select all, when you press print selected, it will print the ID cards and also record in a table with the names of all the staff members whose cards have been printed. This can later be used for generating statistics for staff members whose ID cards are printed or printing lists of staff members whose ID cards are printed. Next, let's look at tagging for the back-to-back card design. We start off in the staff list as usual. We zoom to width. We pick all the filters. And we now have the additional filter for the tag name, which is staff ID card printed. Next, now for printing, we'll select the staff members whose cards are to be printed. Then, depending on the capabilities of your printer, you can choose print back to back, which will print on a duplexing printer and will tag. But if your card printer can't do back-to-back printing, then you print front face first, which will tag. Then you collect all the ID cards that come out, take them, put them upside down, face down, and make sure they're loaded in the same order they were loaded in first. Then you say print back face. Once you press print back face, it won't tag because they're already tagged on front face.